Hello there, Ali here from Sports Templates, and today I'm bringing you guys the Rugby uniform template. It has been requested for several times and I finally had the time to sit down and finish working on it. And this template comes with three views. You got the front view, the 3/4 view, and the back view. Both of the front and the 3/4 feature three types of collars. You got the base rounded collar, you got the v-neck, and you got this rounded v-neck that is often used in rugby. For this tutorial I'm going to be making the rugby national uniform of Argentina. Collected these images to get an idea of how we can work on it. Also created this library with all the graphics I'll be needing. So let's go ahead and see how we can recreate this using our template. So let's get started. Let's turn on this v-neck collar to make sure we follow the same design. I like to get started with the shirt part, so let's go to editable parts, shirt. For the shirt you have two smart objects, one for the main shirt colors and another part so you can add the logos and the graphics so they can look like they are a different layer on top of the shirt. So for now we're going to be doing the base of the shirt. Basically they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They have 6 blue lines that go across the torso. So let's try to do that. Go rectangle tool and start with the first shape. What I can do is Control J 5 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and get one of those shapes all the way down, then select all of them and click this distribute vertical centers. It just automatically spaced them for you across the design. So to make it easier, let's merge the shapes into one shape, and let's pick this blue color, hide the grid, and pick the white color for the background. So this is the first part of the design. We can color the shirt bottom with the same blue, and then now we can move on to adding the logos. So we're going to start by adding the crest here, then the Nike logo. We need to add this authentic shirt badge, and finally let's add this Visa logo. Let's see how they look. So we just need to line up the Visa with the blue line. An easy way to do it is we can just go here and open both grids together, grab this shape, while clicking shift we drag it to this part, and then we'll use it just as a guide so we can move up the Visa logo and make it line up perfectly with it. Let's make it just a little bit bigger, and then we can delete it. Let's save, and it perfectly lines up with the design. I think this badge needs to be pushed up a little bit, so we can just go here and push it up. Control S, save. Now moving on to the color, we can just go color here, pick white for both the interior and the side of the collar. We do have these smart objects to layer graphics on the sleeves, but we're not going to be needing them here, so we can just hide them, and we can just pick this color for the sleeves. One last thing is the sleeves interior, we can also pick the same color. Now moving on to the shorts, we can just close the shirt and go into the shorts. Basically we need to add this Puma logo on this side of the shorts, so we can just go pick the left side, double click, make it a little bit smaller, flip, and let's place it somewhere around here, hide, and let's see where it falls on the design. Okay, we need to push it a little bit because it's on the seam. Control S. That's perfect. So we can hide the right part and just make the base white. Now moving on to the socks, we can just go, the socks have 3 stripes and Nike on the second white stripe. Okay, make the first one. And the second one. Get the Nike logo. Control S. Now we need to do the same for the second socks. Just copy them from the first design, place them on the second layer and make it white. Save. And that's it. What's left is changing the colors of the shoes. So we can just go pick, let's go with the dark color for the shoe, and let's make the shoe tongue white. And the shoe bottoms, let's make them a little bit lighter. And that's about it. We can go in to see the details of the template. You can see all these details is in 8K resolution. It's fully editable and with 3 options for the colors. One more thing I want to talk about is the dynamic lighting feature that's present with this template. Basically, you just turn on this folder and you double click on the smart object, and inside, if you go to this hue saturation layer, you can basically change the way lighting hits the model. So you can do if you have any specific scenario where you need light coming from a specific angle, you can pretty much do it from any angle with this tool. Let's say we want the light to be coming from the top, so we can do something like this. And then if we feel like the lighting is a little bit too harsh, we can go into the channel mixer here and start tweaking with different colors and see what's the exact intensity we're looking for. So let's say I need something like this. I can just save it, and now we have this extra layer of lighting on top of it. But let's say, like, probably sometimes it won't look too realistic. An easy way to fix it would be to just add a mask layer and start painting out the pieces we don't like. So let's say here it's a little bit too harsh. We can just make it a little bit tamer. Here it doesn't look that realistic. We can hide it a little bit. One thing I forgot to do is to turn on the color inside of the dynamic lighting, so you can see the old round colors showing here. So we can just double click, go to colors, and just turn on the color we're using, which is this one. And let's try to do the same lighting effect. Just make it a little bit light and save. And now we have correct lighting on it. Same thing goes for other parts. Maybe on the shoes the lighting doesn't look that good, so we can just hide the parts we don't like and just keep the parts we like the most. So for example, here, make it more realistic. Same goes for here. And now we can see how the model looks with and without the dynamic lighting. If we want another light source, we can easily just go right click, new smart object via copy. We have now a new one. Go inside and just go to hue saturation and change the color direction. So let's say something like this, save it, and now we have this light. So we got this light source and this light source, and we can just add infinite types of lights to make the design fit our needs or fit a specific scene we're designing for. Basically gives you a lot of options to customize this template to really fit your design. That's it for today. Thanks so much for watching this template, and keep an eye on sports templates. We got more stuff coming. We're preparing for a Black Friday special coming next month, so make sure you don't miss out on that, and see you guys on the next one.